very much on a roll with these, so I'm going to carry on because I keep remembering things I was going to say and haven't. Um, but so when I sort of wrote that post, I remember saying a while later, it's like I feel like I've fucking come out, but I don't even know what as. And like I say, there was this massive like fear and trepidation about it, about what people would think of me or whatever. And then knowing that a lot of people might not have even seen it, and it's something that meant the fucking world to me, and it might have been like tumbleweed. Do you know what I mean? And then my head was fucking doing a number on all sorts of things. And then I remember just having a fag and going, you said you wanted to face your fears. Congratulations. Here's some of what you ordered. Because it pretty much was. That was a lot of the fear about it, is that people wouldn't care. People would think, so fucking what? And it's something that was like tearing me a fucking apart. And around that time as well, I was in touch with a mate of mine who I'd not heard from a while. I've known him since I was about 10. And he's a very sort of alpha male, shall we say, typical alpha male. Um, you know, the sort of bloke who would say, "What the fuck's wrong with you, you fucking faggot?" And just sort of mean it. Do you know what I mean? Sort of expressions of girliness. And I remember him texting me, and I'd said, "Mate, I'm in a really weird space. I can't really talk." Because I'd shut my Facebook down. Been a real fucking melodramatic twat. Um, but I remember him texting me and saying, "I don't fucking care what it is, you can tell me." And he made reference to, "I don't care if you're now called Barbara and you take it up the arse and all this." And again, there was that sort of connection with womanliness in a man equaling gayness. And, you know, that's why I was fucked off with that gay guy growing me. I think fucking, it's because I've got a short fucking skirt on, you can just grab me, think I want to fuck you. And feeling and sounding like a woman. Literally, I had a short skirt on and he thought he could fuck me. And it was made worse by the fact that I wasn't gay, because it was then totally his fucking assumptions. Do you know what I mean? And it's like I'm being just dragged along just because of my clothes. And I literally felt that level of indignance. But when my mate said that, I thought, well, it's interesting that he's got that level of sort of understanding. And I spoke to him, when was it, a couple of weeks ago? And I told him all about it. And I remember him making the point. He said, he said, about the last 3 or 4 things that you've said have involved what other people have said to you about how you look. And I knew he was going down that sort of route of, you know, giving your power away, letting others people define you, only feeling good about yourself when, you know, you get all these affirmations. It's like, I don't know. Yeah, I can see how it seems like that, but for me, it's more of the "it's okay to be you" kind of thing. When people are nice about it and accepting of it in a positive way, then I feel that validation that everyone needs. Everyone needs validating in certain ways. Everyone needs to feel secure and belonging and accepting and of themselves and others. They need to feel that they fit in the world around them. And potentially, if you don't know what I mean by that, it might be because you've got a lot of those fundamentals. So you don't kind of, what is it? You don't appreciate something until you lose it, that kind of thing. Like for years, I lived in Bournemouth and never went to the beach. Loads of summers, I never went to the fucking beach, and I lived a couple of 100 yards from it. Just never went down there because I could. Um, I'm guessing it's that sort of thing. But you know, when you've, I don't know, they are just feelings. But you think, yeah, but everyone's like got feelings, and when the turmoil around your feelings, thoughts and feelings, shall we say, has caused huge fucking upheavals, massive fucking direct complications, then they need paying attention to. So, like, I've had to accept that, you know, I need to be a little bit tra la la with it for a while, because that's part of the acceptance of it, I think. Um, and I probably need that to be reaffirmed quite a lot. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that that's another part of my self-acceptance. That's what I got to do. That's what I got to do. Because it beats the alternative, mate. It's fundamentally what it is. I can't really describe what I fucking went through that fucking night that led to me writing that, but it was just, I've never felt so disgusted by who I am. It was horrible. It was horrible. I fucking broke down. I didn't know why. Really, I did and I didn't, and it was just, oh, what the fuck? And that led to me closing my Facebook down and writing that post, which took like 6 fucking days, whatever. And I posted it, and I shut my Facebook straight back down again until the Saturday. And it was on the Sunday when I declared my male head and female heart, basically, was how I understood it. I stopped crying. That's all I know. I literally stopped. I'd been crying all fucking Saturday and Sunday. I just kept fucking crying. It's just, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? It was just fucking weird as fuck, mate. And I didn't know what to do with it, so I did what I did with it. And as soon as I decided to do what I did with it, I felt better. As soon as I committed that and put it out there, I felt better. But then all the doubts started and all that. And, I wanted to hear from men. I remember texting a man and referring to it. I tried not to talk directly about it to people. I referred to it, but I was dying to know if anyone had read it. I wanted the world to fucking have read it. But then I thought, well, even if people have, they probably won't know what to say. They probably won't know what I'm on about. And I don't know. It was something I really, really, really wanted everyone to read, because it was part of just like, this is who I really fucking am. And that's why it mattered a lot. But then I didn't make it easy. I didn't make it easy. But I still stand by it, and it's why I'm so comfortable talking about it now, and why I'm enjoying making so many videos about it, and why I'm sort of playing with sexual stereotypes and calling it my girliness. You know what I mean? And knowing that some people would look at my perception of myself and go, "All right, so you think that all girls are histrionic, moody, flouncy, pinky, flower wearing, or whatever," and I can kind of get what they mean by that. But I just think, I don't know, they're just expressions of womanliness whilst retaining my manliness. Like when I posed in my sarong, fucking hell, I take selfies all the time just like a girl. But you could see my fucking member, and I enjoyed that. It was like, skirt, penis. And I found it hilarious. And I posted it like, knowing that it was fucking obvious, and then a girl commented and said, "I'm assuming you're aware of that." And I was, of course I fucking am. And a couple of other girls commented on it, and there was one when I referred to being exhibitionistical, and she said, "That's the greatest word I've ever heard." And in my eyes, it was a kind of validation from females about my femaleness. By displaying my penis, I became more womanly. But no, I wanted to fucking, what was it? One girl said, "Well, it's a body part, flaunt it." And I kind of wanted to say, what? Just because you can see it, I'm flaunting it? Because I've heard women say that about their boobs. And I get what they mean. It's like, they can't help sometimes that their boobs stand out. But they get told they're flaunting them because their top shows their boobs off. And they think, well, bought it because I like the top. That sort of shit. So I was kind of playing with that in a way. But I thought, if I say that, it will make me sound really like a bitch. But I don't know. It was kind of, again, precisely exactly the kind of attention that I wanted. Also knowing full well that a lot of people would think, "Oh, you're just trying to fucking pull chicks or whatever. You're trying to, be really vain." And again, I get that fear and think, yep, people are going to think that, and they're wrong, and they can think it anyway. So here goes the picture. Even if it annoys you, I put it up there because I've got this belligerent fucking bitchy side to me about it, and I kind of forgive myself for that because of the shit I've been through with it. Because I've been ridiculed so often for this girliness, because I've been ridiculed as a man for being too girly so fucking often. That's kind of the way that's kind of why I can understand my stroppiness about it. Um, but lots, I've got quite a fascination with it as well. I'm loving it. I'm loving it because I'm loving how it doesn't make me feel weak and sissified and less of a geezer. Because I just naturally express as a man. I know I do. I know I do. Like my typical male attitude when I talk about campness. I think a lot of overtly camp men are probably overtly camp in the way that I'm sort of overtly in your face womanly and what you gonna fucking do about it sort of thing because of the shit they've been through with it. But I often look at camp and go, just because you fuck blokes, why have you got to talk like a cunt? And that just sounds archetypically fucking straight man, stereotypical homophobic, but it's just my fucking opinion a lot of the time, and it's probably wrong, but I just think, why does there have to be a voice with it? It doesn't help stereotypes, I don't think. Why does there have to be an accompanying voice? You know what I mean? I won't do it because I'm very good at it. And whenever I've done a camp voice, what do I get? Ooh, something you're not telling us. Only in fun, but it's always, always the response to campity, campnessness. So I'm not calling it camp anymore. I'm calling it girliness because that's how it makes sense to me. What am I up to now? 11:21. That'll probably do. There might be another episode later. I don't know. I've just I'm loving these.